Hello, everyone. Welcome to the very first episode of Speak English with Spark. I am Jessica.
And I am John. We are so happy you are listening today.
This podcast is for you, the English learner. We want to help you speak better and feel good when you talk.
That's right. Many people feel nervous. It is normal to feel a little scared of making mistakes.
Exactly, John. But today, we will show you that speaking English is fun.
Yes, in this video we have 20 small tips to help you become a confident speaker.
Let's start with the basics. John, what is the most important thing for a beginner?
I think it is don't be afraid. Mistakes are your friends because they help you learn.
I love that. Mistakes are your friends. That is a great way to start. That was a great tip, John. Now let's talk about something else. Many students say, Jessica, I know the words, but I forget them when I speak.
Oh, I hear that all the time. It is a very common problem.
Why does that happen?
Usually, it is because we try to learn long lists of single words, but in real life, we don't speak in single words, we speak in phrases.
Phrases? Can you give us an example?
Sure, instead of just learning the word water, learn the phrase a glass of water. Or instead of go, learn go to the supermarket.
Ah, I see. So if I learn the whole phrase, I don't have to think about the grammar rules.
Exactly. You don't have to think, do I need a preposition here? Because you already learned the group of words together.
That makes so much sense. It's like building a house with big blocks instead of tiny grains of sand.
That is a perfect way to describe it, Jessica. It makes speaking much faster, and you feel more confident because you know the phrase is correct.
I'm going to try that today. Instead of book, I'll say read a book.
Perfect. And for our listeners, try to find 3 phrases today and say them out loud 5 times.
Great advice. It's all about making it easy for your brain. John, sometimes when I learn a new language, I feel like I am too slow. I think in my first language, then I translate to English in my head.
That is a big mountain to climb, Jessica. Translation takes a lot of time.
It really does. By the time I translate the sentence, the conversation is finished. How can we stop doing that?
You need to label your world.
Label my world? Do you mean I should put stickers on everything in my house?
Yes, actually. Take some small pieces of paper and write English words on them. Put a sticker that says mirror on your mirror. Put one that says fridge on your refrigerator.
Oh, so every time I go to get some milk, I see the word fridge.
Exactly. You stop seeing the object in your native language and you start seeing it in English.
I like that. It helps me think in English without even trying. It's like a game.
It is. And when you're comfortable with fridge, you can change the sticker to a phrase like open the fridge.
This is great for beginners. It's cheap, it's easy, and it really works.
It really does. It turns your home into an English classroom.
Okay, John, I have my stickers on my fridge and my mirror, but what about when I am alone? I have no one to talk to.
This is my favorite tip, Jessica. You don't need a partner to practice. You can talk to yourself.
Talk to myself? People will think I'm crazy.
Maybe, but it is the best way to practice. You can describe your day. For example, say, I am making coffee now, or I am looking for my keys.
Oh, so I just say what I am doing while I'm doing it.
Yes, it's called narration. It helps you connect your actions to English words.
That sounds easy. I can do that in the shower or while I'm cooking dinner.
Exactly. There's no pressure because no one is listening. If you make a mistake, it's okay.
That's true. My cat won't correct my grammar.
Right. It builds your speaking muscle. If you talk to yourself for 5 minutes every day, you will feel much more confident when you finally talk to a real person.
I love that. It's like a secret practice session. So, John, we talked about speaking to ourselves and using stickers, but what about listening? I try to watch the news in English, but it is so fast. I don't understand anything.
Oh, Jessica, don't watch the news yet. That is very difficult for beginners.
Really? But I want to learn real English.
You will, but you need to start small. My next tip is watch children's cartoons or stories.
Cartoons? Like for kids? Isn't that a bit silly?
It might feel silly, but think about it. Cartoons use very simple words. They speak slowly, and the pictures help you understand the story.
That is true. In a cartoon, if a character says, the apple is red, they're usually holding a red apple.
Exactly. It connects the sound to the image perfectly. For an A1 or A2 learner, a movie for adults is like a fast car, but a cartoon is like a bicycle. You need the bicycle first.
I see. So I should start with something like Peppa Pig or simple stories on YouTube.
Yes, and here's a secret. Turn on the English subtitles, not the subtitles in your language, but the English ones.
Oh, so I hear the word and see the word at the same time.
Precisely. This helps your brain recognize the connection between spelling and sound.
I tried that once with a movie and it was too fast, but with a cartoon, I think I can keep up.
Definitely. Try it for 10 minutes a day. It's relaxing and you're learning without feeling stressed.
Okay, John, I will go watch some cartoons after we finish here. John, I have a question about technology. We all have smartphones now. Can they help us speak English fluently?
Yes, they can. Actually, your phone is a great teacher. My seventh tip is record your own voice.
Oh no, I hate hearing my own voice on a recording. It sounds so strange.
Everyone feels that way, Jessica. But it is a powerful tool. Use your phone to record yourself saying a simple sentence in English.
Okay, so I record myself. Then what do I do?
Then, listen to a native speaker saying the same sentence. Compare the two. Do you sound the same? Is your R or your T different?
Ah, I see. It helps me find my own mistakes.
Exactly. Sometimes we think we are saying a word correctly, but when we hear the recording, we realize, oh, I missed the ending of that word.
That makes sense. It's like a mirror, but for your voice instead of your face.
That is a great comparison, Jessica. You don't need a teacher to tell you what is wrong. You can hear it yourself.
It sounds a little scary, but I think it will really help my confidence.
Just try one sentence a day, Jessica. It only takes 1 minute.
Okay, I will try it. No more being shy with my phone. John, I was thinking about how much I love music. Can I use songs to help me speak better?
Absolutely. Music is one of the best ways to learn. My next tip is sing your heart out.
Well, I'm not a very good singer, John. My neighbors might complain.
That's okay. You don't need a beautiful voice. When you sing in English, you learn the rhythm of the language.
The rhythm? Like the beat of a drum?
Exactly. English has a specific flow. Some words are long and some are short. Songs help you learn how to connect words together.
Oh, I noticed that. In songs, words like I am often become I'm, and they slide together very quickly.
Yes, that is called linking. If you just read a book, you don't hear that. But if you sing a simple pop song, you copy the singer.
But some songs are very fast. What should a beginner do?
Start with slow songs like ballads or Disney songs. They're very clear. Look up the lyrics on your phone and sing along.
So I listen, I read the lyrics, and I sing at the same time?
You got it. It's fun, it's emotional, and it helps you remember vocabulary forever.
I love this tip. I'm going to go turn on the radio and practice my linking right now. John, sometimes I get very tired because I try to study English for 3 hours on Saturday, but then I don't touch a book for the rest of the week.
Oh, Jessica, that is a very common mistake. It's like going to the gym for 5 hours once a month. It doesn't really help your muscles, does it?
No, I usually just feel sore and give up.
Exactly. My ninth tip is small steps every day. Consistency is the key to fluency.
So it is better to study for a short time every day instead of a long time once a week.
Yes, Even just 15 minutes a day is much better than 4 hours once a week. Your brain needs to see English every day to remember it.
15 minutes? Everyone has 15 minutes. I can do that while I drink my morning coffee.
Exactly. You can listen to a song, learn 2 new phrases, or talk to yourself while you get dressed.
But will I really improve if I only spend 15 minutes?
Yes, because you're keeping your English brain active. If you stop for a week, your brain goes to sleep and you forget what you learned.
I think my brain likes to sleep a lot.
We all do, but if you promise to give English just a little bit of time every day, you will be surprised at how fast you improve.
Okay, no more Saturday marathons for me. Just a little bit of English every single day. We're halfway through our tips, John. I feel more excited already. But I have a problem. Sometimes I see a long word and I'm too scared to say it.
Don't let big words scare you, Jessica. Here is tip number 10. Break the words into pieces.
Like cutting a cake.
Exactly. We call these pieces syllables. If a word is long, don't try to say it all at once. Break it down.
Can you give me an example? Maybe a word that sounds hard for beginners.
Let's look at the word beautiful. It looks long, right? But if you say full, it's just 3 small sounds.
Beautiful. Oh, that is much easier than trying to say it fast.
Right. Or how about information? Information.
Information. Ah, you make it sound so simple, John.
It is. When you see a new word, don't panic. Take a breath, look at the letters, and try to find the small sounds inside the big word.
This is good because it helps me feel less stuck when I'm reading out loud.
Yes, and once you can say the small pieces, you can put them together faster and faster until you sound like a pro.
I'm going to find some long words in my book and practice cutting the cake now. John, I have another question. Sometimes when I talk, I feel like I have no flavor in my voice. I sound like a robot.
I am learning English. Yes, I know that sound. That happens because you're focusing too much on the grammar and not on the emotion.
Emotion? You mean I should be happy or sad when I speak?
Exactly. Tip number 11 is use your emotions. If you are saying, I am happy, don't say it with a flat voice. Say it with a smile in your voice.
So if I say, I am tired, I should sound a little sleepy. oh,
Yes, this is very important because English uses intonation. That's when your voice goes up and down.
I see. If I use emotion, my voice naturally goes up and down like a song.
Precisely. It makes you sound much more natural and confident. Even if your grammar isn't perfect, people will understand you better because of your feeling.
That's interesting. So it's not just what I say, it's how I say it.
You got it. Try practicing your basic sentences with different emotions. Say, how are you, like you are surprised, and then say it like you are very bored.
How are you? And how are you? That is actually really fun.
It is. It takes the stress away and makes the language feel real.
John, I have a confession. Sometimes I try to read the news or a big novel in English, but I give up after one page. There are too many new words. Ugh.
I understand, Jessica. It is frustrating to look at a dictionary every 10 seconds. That is why tip number 12 is read what you love.
What do you mean by what I love?
Well, what do you like to do in your free time? Do you like cooking? Do you like football? Or maybe you like fashion?
I love cooking. I spend hours looking at recipes.
Then read English recipes. If you love the topic, you will want to understand the words. You won't feel like you are studying.
That's true. If I read a recipe for chocolate cake, I already know what sugar and eggs are. It's easier to guess the new words.
Exactly. Your brain is smart. When you enjoy the topic, you learn much faster. If you like cars, read a car magazine. If you like travel, read a travel blog for beginners.
So I don't have to read boring school books to get better.
Not at all. In fact, boring books can make you want to stop learning. Find a simple comic book or a hobby website.
This makes me feel much better. I'm going to find an English recipe for dinner tonight.
Great. Just make sure you don't confuse salt and sugar, or dinner might be a surprise.
I'll be careful, John. John, I have a big fear. What happens if I am talking to someone and I suddenly forget a word? I usually just stop and stay quiet. It is so embarrassing.
Oh, that happens to everyone, Jessica, even to me in my own language sometimes. Tip number 13 is very helpful for this. Use fillers.
Fillers. What are those? Are they like and uh?
Yes, exactly. But there are better ones too. You can say, let me see, well, or actually.
How does saying well help me find a word?
It gives your brain a few extra seconds to think. If you stay completely silent, the conversation stops. But if you say, well, let me think, the other person knows you are still talking.
Oh, so it keeps the conversation alive while my brain is searching for the word.
Precisely. It makes you sound much more natural. Native speakers use these fillers all the time. We almost never speak in perfect, fast sentences without stopping.
Let me see. I like that. It sounds much more confident than just saying nothing and looking at the floor.
Exactly. Another good one is, how do you say? You can even ask the other person for help.
That's a great idea. It makes the conversation a team effort.
Right. Don't be a statue. Use a filler, take a breath, and keep going.
John, I have been thinking. Sometimes I study so hard, but I feel like I am not moving. I feel like I am standing in the same place.
That is the learning wall, Jessica. It happens to everyone. Tip number 14 is, don't compare yourself to others.
But I see people on the internet who learn English in 3 months and they sound perfect. It makes me feel a bit sad.
Don't believe everything you see online. Everyone has a different journey. Some people have more time, and some people have more practice.
So I shouldn't feel bad if my friend learns faster than me.
Exactly. The only person you should compare yourself to is the you from yesterday.
Oh, I like that. So if I know one more word today than I did yesterday, I'm winning.
Yes, you are winning. If you can say hello, how are you today, but yesterday you were too shy to say it, that is a big success.
You're right. Learning a language is a marathon, not a 100-meter race.
Precisely. Be patient with yourself. Learning is hard work, so be proud of every small step you take.
Thanks, John. I feel much better now. I'm going to focus on my own progress and keep my spark alive.
That's the spirit.
John, we talk a lot about speaking and listening, but what about our eyes? Can they help us speak better?
Actually, yes. Tip 15 is watch the speaker's mouth.
That sounds a bit funny, John. Why should I look at people's mouths?
Well, English has some sounds that are very different from other languages. For example, the th sound in thank you or the v sound in very.
Oh, I see. If I watch a video of a native speaker, I can see where they put their tongue and their teeth.
Exactly. For the th sound, you can see the tongue come out a little bit between the teeth. If you only listen, it is hard to know how to make that sound.
Th Thank you. You're right. I can feel my tongue moving.
Yes. When you watch English teachers on YouTube, don't just listen to the audio. Look at their faces. Try to copy the shape of their mouth.
That is a great tip for home. I can watch a video and use a small mirror to see if my mouth looks the same.
Perfect. It's like a dance for your face. Once your mouth knows the shape of the word, it is much easier to say it confidently.
I never thought about that. I usually just look at the subtitles.
Subtitles are good, but the mouth tells the real story of the sound.
I'm going to pay more attention to that next time I watch your videos, John. John, I have a friend who is very good at English, but he is very quiet. He says he is waiting to be perfect before he speaks to anyone.
Oh no, that is a big trap, Jessica. Tip 16 is forget about perfection.
But shouldn't we try to be perfect? I want to have zero mistakes.
Even I make mistakes in English, and I'm a native speaker. Communication is more important than perfection.
Communication? So as long as the other person understands me, I am doing a good job?
Exactly. If you want a coffee and you say, "Please, I want coffee," and the waiter gives you a coffee, you win.
Even if I forgot to say a cup of, or if my grammar was a little wrong?
Yes, the goal of a language is to share ideas and feelings. If you wait for perfection, you will never start talking.
I think I am a bit like my friend. I worry too much about the S at the end of verbs or using the right tense.
Don't worry. People are usually very kind. They want to hear what you have to say, not check your grammar like a teacher with a red pen.
That makes me feel so much more relaxed. I'm going to stop trying to be a perfect student and start being a real speaker.
That's the way to do it. Just speak. The perfection will come later with practice.
John, I have another question. Sometimes I feel like I'm only learning classroom English, like the cat is on the table. But real people don't talk like that.
You're right, Jessica. Textbooks can be a bit boring. Tip 17 is learn common greetings and slang.
Slang? Isn't that for teenagers?
Not just teenagers. Every language has small words that people use every day. For example, instead of "how are you," many people say "what's up" or "how's it going."
How's it going? That sounds much more friendly and relaxed.
It is. If you only know the textbook version, you might feel confused when you meet a real person.
That happened to me. Someone said, check it out, and I looked for a checkbook. I was so confused.
Oh no, check it out just means look at this.
I see. So if I learn these common expressions, I will understand people better and sound more natural?
Exactly. You don't need to learn every slang word, but learning the top 10 most common ones will make you feel like a cool English speaker.
I want to be a cool English speaker. Where can I find these words?
You can find them in movies, YouTube vlogs, or even in our podcast. Just look for words that people repeat a lot in conversation.
Great. I'm going to start using how's it going instead of how do you do.
Good choice. How do you do is a bit too formal for today.
John, I have a habit of writing everything down. I have notebooks full of English, but I still can't speak quickly.
Writing is good for memory, but speaking is about speed. Tip 18 is think in pictures, not in words.
Pictures? How does that work?
Well, when you want to say apple, don't think of the word in your language and then translate it to apple.
So, what should I do?
Close your eyes and see a round, red, sweet fruit. Connect the sound apple directly to that image.
Oh, so I skip the translation step in my brain.
Exactly. If you see a dog, think dog immediately. Don't let your first language get in the middle.
That sounds like it would save a lot of time. My brain usually feels like a busy traffic jam.
Thinking in pictures clears the traffic. It makes the connection in your brain much faster.
I guess that's why children learn so fast. They don't translate, they just see a ball and say, ball.
Precisely, Jessica. Try to look at things around you right now and just say their English names as fast as you can.
Chair, window, lamp.
See, you're doing it. No translation needed.
This is a great exercise. It feels like my brain is getting a real workout. John, we are almost at the end. I feel so much more confident already, but I have one more worry.
Don't feel bad, Jessica. Tip 19 is very important for your social confidence. Learn to take control.
Take control? That sounds powerful. How do I do that?
You need to learn control phrases. These are polite ways to slow the conversation down.
Like, can you speak slowly, please?
Exactly. Or, "I'm sorry, I didn't catch that. Could you say it again?"
I always felt like asking that made me look like a bad student.
Not at all. It actually shows you're a good listener. It shows you really want to understand. Even native speakers ask each other to repeat things.
That is a big relief. So I don't have to pretend I understand everything.
No, if you pretend, you get lost, and the conversation becomes stressful. If you ask them to slow down, you feel relaxed, and you can actually learn.
I like that. Could you repeat that, please? It's a simple tool, but it gives me so much power in a conversation.
It really does. Most people are happy to help. They'll slow down and use easier words if they know you're learning.
Okay, I'm not going to be a silent nodder anymore. If I don't understand, I will speak up.
That's the spirit, Jessica. Communication is a two-way street.
Here we are, John. Segment 20, the final tip. I've learned so much today, but I want to know, what is the secret ingredient to everything we talked about?
The secret ingredient is simple, Jessica. Tip number 20 is have fun and celebrate.
Celebrate? You mean I should have a party every time I learn a new verb?
Why not? Maybe a small party. If you enjoy the process, you will never want to stop. If you make it feel like a heavy job, you will give up.
That's true. I used to be so stressed about English, but talking to you today was actually fun.
That's the goal. Learning a language is a gift. It lets you meet new people and see the world in a different way. Be proud of yourself for trying.
I am proud. I can't speak perfectly yet, but I have my spark.
Exactly. Every time you say a word correctly, or every time you understand a sentence in a cartoon, give yourself a high five.
I'll do that. So, to all our listeners out there, don't be too hard on yourselves.
Right. You're doing something amazing. Keep practicing, keep listening, and most importantly, keep smiling.
Thank you so much, John. This was a wonderful journey. I'm ready to go out and use my English now.
Go for it, Jessica. And to everyone listening, thank you for joining us at Speak English with Spark.
We believe in you. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.
Goodbye, everyone.